Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Rickeysha, but you can call me Keysha the Craftinista. And today I am live so that we can talk through our 10-minute tip session. I'm live here every Tuesday and Thursday at noon where I share tips for 10 minutes. And so today's tip is how to navigate a saturated market. So I want to give everyone a few minutes to get the notification, and I'll go ahead and share this with platforms, and I encourage you to share this with your networks as well. So hi Rashania and hi Nakia, thank y'all for joining me. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this video. I really wish Facebook would let me know the link beforehand, but that's okay. All right, and hi Tasha, so good to see you again. Thanks for joining me. And I'm sharing the video, so y'all just give me a few minutes. And I want to give everyone a chance to join us before I dive in, because y'all know I like to talk. All right, so let's see. All right, so how's everybody doing? How's Thanksgiving? Did anybody cook and didn't invite me to get no? The only thing I didn't get for Thanksgiving was peach cobbler. That's my favorite dessert, and I didn't get any. So I'm really looking forward to Christmas. All right, so let's see. All right, and all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So good afternoon, thank you all for joining me. My name's Rickeysha, and you can call me Keysha the Craftinista. I am a business coach and business strategist. I specialize in helping creative-minded people turn their projects into profits, their DIYs into dollars, and their crafts into coins. And every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm here live at noon where I share tips for 10 minutes. And going forward, what I'm going to do is I'll record these, and then I actually have a YouTube channel, and I'll record them, and then within 24 hours, I upload them to my YouTube channel, which is Keysha the Craftinista. So you can always follow along there as well if you're not able to join me live every Tuesday and Thursday at noon. So today I want to talk about how to navigate a saturated market. And I thought about this after I saw this meme that that it was like a picture of the bread aisle, and the caption of the meme was, you know, if you're worried about starting your business or something like that, and you're thinking that there's people doing it, just go to your bread aisle, and then you'll be able to see that, you know, there's always going to be variety or something of that sort. But the main point of the meme was, don't wait to start your business just because you think two people are doing it. And so I thought I wanted to take it a step further, because yeah, you know that there's a lot of people doing it, but you also understand like what you can do when you know you're entering a saturated market. Like when I started my t-shirt company, which by the way, from Buy Keeks with Love, shameless plug. But when I started my t-shirt company, one of my friends was like, but the market is so saturated, why would you choose t-shirts? And I was like, well, one, starting a t-shirt company is one of the lowest startup costs that you could possibly have for a business. And then two, that's what I wanted to do. And I knew that no matter how many other t-shirt companies there were, that none of them were going to be like mine, because nobody is like me. And so I knew that even starting it, I knew going in that the market was saturated. So there are some things that I had to consider when I was getting started. And one of those things is that I had to get to know the market. I had to figure out, and by the way, that's tip number one. I had to get to know the market. So I had to figure out like what everybody else is doing so that I could figure out how I can set myself apart. A lot of times when you go into it blind, and I know some people will tell you, you know, look on your own paper, run your own race. Yes, you do want to do that, but you also want to know what's in the market, not only to make sure that you're setting yourself apart, but also to make sure that you're not copying anyone. I know sometimes I've gotten an idea and I can't remember where I got it from, and then I'll do some research and I'll realize that I've seen that before, that somebody else is doing it. And so, yeah, you want to know what the market is doing so that you can know how you can set yourself apart. But then that also works in another way to make sure that you're not inadvertently copying someone. And I know that nobody I know would intentionally copy someone's work, but it is good to know, like, what is everybody else doing? What is everyone else offering that's in my industry? And I'll give y'all an example because I'm a craft and I collect craft supplies. So this is a little bit of my ribbon collection, right? All these are different brands. That braid out example, all these are different brands, but all of them offer something that the other one doesn't offer, whether it's a color, like this is a very unique, I got this one from Target and it's Sugar Paper brand. They're based in LA. And then there's different shapes. So sometimes the ribbon will have like accent on it. There's different fabric types, like this ribbon is a little bit thicker than like a regular grosgrain ribbon, and then there's just a combination. So if all of these ribbon companies had thought, I'm not going to start selling ribbon because the ribbon boutique in this lobby, the ribbon boutique has all the ribbon colors. Well, they didn't have this color, because if they did, I wouldn't have had to go buy it from Target. And then there's other shapes and different things that other people offer. It's still ribbon, but it's not that ribbon. And so what I believe companies did was they did their market research and they figured out, okay, yeah, we're going to sell ribbon, but how is our ribbon going to be different? Like this ribbon I ordered from online, and no store has this combination of colors, this pink with green dots. No store has that. And so I had to this store, and that's what you can do when you're in a saturated market. Offer something that no one on your market offers. And it doesn't have to be a product. Like everybody likes to go to Chick-fil-A because of their great customer service. I shop at Publix because of their customer service. There's a Kroger right down the street, but I drive a little bit further to go to Publix because of their customer service. So it doesn't always have to be a product that you're selling when you're setting yourself apart. It could just be what you send in your packaging. It could be how you respond. It could be what you call people. I get emails from one lady me gorgeous every day, and I'm like, you know what, today I am feeling gorgeous. But nothing that she's offering otherwise is really unique. She's offering the same thing that there are several other people in my inbox that are offering, but she stands out because of the way that she talks to me. And I'm pretty sure she also got to know herself, and then she looked at the market and said, nobody's going after women who might need mindset or something, so that she's tapping into that self-esteem and she's helping you by calling you gorgeous and things like that. And she's also catering to a very specific market, which is my next point. You don't have to try to appeal to every single person. I know it's scary to think that you're eliminating customers, but trust me when I tell you, you can do what's called niching down, where you start with the general concept. Like for me, I started with t-shirts, but then I realized I don't want to sell t-shirts for everybody. Everybody raised on Anita Baker. Everybody don't listen to Anita Baker music. Kev on Stage, a comedian, just did a whole couple broadcasts where he wasn't raised on Anita Baker because he was raised like apostolic or some kind of really, really Christian household. So I had to understand that I'm not going to appeal to everyone, and I don't want to. I don't have to. You don't have to sell to every single combination of every single person. You will run yourself raggedy if you do that. So if you get more specific about what you sell, it'll help you stand apart. Not only that, it'll help you when it's time for you to determine what products you're going to offer, what emails you're going to send, what is your Instagram feed going to look like. If you're trying to appeal to everybody who's white, black, purple, you're trying to appeal to all those people, your brand will be so all over the place that people aren't even going to know, like, is it a bazaar? Is it a Wander Emporium? Like, what kind of business do you have? But don't be afraid to get specific. Do you sell t-shirts for men? Do you sell t-shirts for black people? Do you sell t-shirts for young kids? Do you sell for moms. Like you don't have to be afraid to get specific. So yeah, the t-shirt market is saturated, but not the market that I'm in. You're able to create your own lane, you'll eliminate your competition automatically, because who else is in the lane that you built yourself? Nobody. This right here, this is my lane. Nobody can get in this lane because I created it myself. So I'm not worried about who has a t-shirt company, because theirs isn't like mine and mine isn't like theirs, and I don't want it to be, because I'm aiming for people that I know they can't touch. And even then, even if our customers are shopping at the same place, like sometimes I shop at Kroger and sometimes I shop at Publix, I'm pretty sure they don't care that I shop at both. And that's how I feel too, because I know that there are t-shirt companies that offer stuff that I will not offer. Like when the current president was sworn in, there was a whole bunch of t-shirts like "Not my president." I didn't want to do that. And I told people flat out, I'm not putting that man's name on none of my stuff at all. I'm not even doing the "Not my president," the 45 with the thing in it. I'm not doing none of that, because that's not what I want to do. But there are other companies who did that. That's fine for them. That works for them. But the thing is, with my brand, the way that I built it, the messaging that I choose to send, I was able to say, I'm not doing that. And do you think I had a slow week that week? No, I was still good, because that's my messaging. That's my choice. And like Bobby Brown said, that's my prerogative. So yeah, and then the third thing is figure out what problem you're solving. As a business owner, you always have to be solving a problem. Yeah, you want to make money. Yeah, you want to get to know your customers. You want to build your tribe. You always want to try to keep in mind, what problem am I solving? And for me, my problem was representation. That's the problem that I'm solving. I represent people who love Anita Baker, who love Black music, who love Black culture, who want to be empowered, who have a message that they want to send, but they don't always talk. They just, like, I'm sending a message right now. Even if I sat here and didn't say a word, y'all would know something about me. And I was raised on Anita Baker's music. I love her. Oh my gosh, I love Anita Baker so much. And it made my entire year when I designed this shirt, and people started wearing it to her concert, and she started putting people on the Jumbotron who were wearing this shirt. It was incredible for people to have that experience just because they were wearing this shirt. And imagine if I had tried to reach a very, very broad market of people, I probably would never have gotten to this point. And so when you're thinking about entering a saturated market, don't be scared. Think about all the people who have ribbon and even pins. Like I collect pins, and not everybody makes the same kind of pin. There's Papermate, there's Sharp. And forgive me, I haven't done the research, because I'm pretty sure some of these companies might be owned by the same people. But all these pins are different. And this is a pin that I made myself. Papermate and Sharpie don't make this. So if you're worried about, oh, I'm not going to do this because everybody's doing it. My friend, she made candy apples, and she was like, I don't want to make candy apples because everybody's doing it. Girl, okay, and nobody's going to make candy apples the way that you're going to make candy apples. Nobody's going to make pins the way that you make pins. Nobody's going to make ribbons the way that you make ribbons, or t-shirts or whatever, because it's you. You're going to put your own stamp on it. So I don't want to think about, oh, I'm going to enter a saturated market, nobody's going to know who I am. Yes, they will. And if you're really having trouble, join my boot camp. I have a Build It boot camp that's launching on December 1st. You can find out more information on my website at Rickeysha.com. But if you really need help and you really want to get together, you really want to do it right, create your own luck. Don't have people walking around like, oh, that's just beginner's luck. She just got lucky. No, create your own good fortune. Plan for it and get a coach like me. But that's it. So and I went a little bit over, but that's okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to, once I end this video, I'm gonna post it to my Facebook page and also my YouTube page as well. And thanks for joining, Paige. Hi, and hi, Tanya. Thank you all for joining. So yeah, that's it for today's 10-minute tips. You can join me every Tuesday and Thursday here on my Facebook page, and I'll be here at noon. So, oh, and one other thing, I have a new Facebook group. It's called Crafters Plus Creators. Join. And I also have a YouTube channel called Keysha the Craftinista, where I'm going to share crafting tutorials. So yay, thank y'all for joining me. Bye. Have a good day.